In many painting projects, I cover paints and palettes earlier on in the process. I have intentionally left that later because sunrises are one of those type of projects where people will bring in strong preconceptions of color. So we're going to cover that now, and we're going to go over each color and in depth and explain why exactly it has a part in our sunrise. There'll be some colors that you may expect to be there, which will not be. But we're going to start off with what the colors are going to be placed on, which is our palette today. This is going to be where we're going to be spacing all the paints on. I have also a nice painter's box here, which is optional. We're going to be putting all of our different paint colors on here today. First, we're going to have some titanium white. While most of our colors are going to be very brilliant, there are going to be a couple areas where we're going to want to fade them out a bit. Fade them, make them a little less intense. And white's a great color for that, but we will not be using a lot of it today. Next, we're going to have a color called Permanent Rose. Permanent Rose is one of those colors which is, it's almost like liquid sunrise, liquid sunset. You're going to get lots of wonderful, deep pinks, violets, and purples out of this. You just have to be careful though, because a little of this goes a long ways, and you don't want to be making your entire painting out to be permanent rose. We're also going to have some black, which again we'll be using sparingly, mainly down in our mountain areas to create some shadowed effects, but again it's not going to be extreme. It's going to be more mixed with other colors to form grays rather than intense black. I also have a pure violet color, which I'm going to use in combination with the permanent rose. Part of that's to make sure the permanent rose does not take over the painting. Also part of that is because some of the unique violet qualities of permanent rose, when you mix it with other things, are a little more intense, and this is more of a somber violet, which I'll be using today. I also have some cooler yellow, Radiant Lemon here. And with Radiant Lemon, we're going to be toning down some of our warm colors. While a sunset's very brilliant, it's not always warm. You can also have some cooler ideas in there as well, some cooler pigments which are going to help capture with Radiant Lemon. Going to have a good standard medium yellow. This is not too warm, not too cool, nice middle of the road yellow color, which are going to be used down towards the golden base of our sunrise. I have a little bit of orange. Not going to be using a lot of this today. Orange is one of the most common colors people associate with brilliant sunrises or sunsets for that matter. And in this case though, we're not going to be using much of it. It's going to be like a very thin border region, as you're going to see. And last but not least, I have a yellow highlight. This is basically a cadmium light color. What this is going to be used is, per its name, we're going to be highlighting some yellow areas where you want the most brilliant, the most intense, the brightest colors right where your sun's coming up. That's where this color is going to be.